What's up? Welcome back to RBTV. My name is Reese. We're going to cover how to get our first template installed into our website. In our last video, we talked about how to set up Visual Studios, install our packages, and get our very first website to the cloud. Now, I know you're thinking, you saw the code from last video, man, this is already starting to look overwhelming. Let me tell you this, do not worry about the code. I will let you know when you need to start caring about the code. Right now, I just want you to copy exactly what I do. Because once you see it in front of you, once you hit that debugger and you see this website, this landing page in front of you, that you put on there and you got working, you'll start asking the questions of how do I modify this? And then you'll go off on your own little journey to Google, asking these questions, and they will answer it so fast. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to get in the mindset of asking questions to solve the small problems you have right in front of you. Because that's most of programming. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. This is how I got started. And I'm doing fine in life. Don't let anybody else tell you a thing, all right? Now, first we're gonna download the template from ThemeForest, and then we're gonna take those files and stick it into our brand new website. And then we're gonna make a few modifications here and there, and then we're gonna publish it straight to the cloud to see our changes live, so millions of people can see what you just did. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do is get a template for our website. What we're gonna do is we're gonna type in ThemeForest, and then we're going to click the HTML templates link right here because it needs to be an HTML template for this to work. All right, so you have a list of different template types, corporate, creative, retail, yada, yada. We're gonna type in landing page at the top in the search panel and make sure whatever template you choose is an HTML template. Now, if it doesn't say it right here, when you access the website, when you access the page, so when you access the page, it should state somewhere in here that it's an HTML template right here. Responsive HTML5 CSS3 app landing page. And that's what we want. But now I've already purchased one, so I'm going to use the one that I have. But if you click live preview, just a heads up, it'll give you an idea of what this template would look like as a finished product when you have all your images uploaded and your text placed in the appropriate places. Okay, so this is the folder. I'm already in the template folder that I purchased from the website. I'm gonna step into this and you'll see there's a bunch of files here. Now, don't worry about this. You don't have to worry about 99% of these files. I'm gonna show you just the ones you need to make your website work, all right, for this episode. So first, we're gonna go back to Visual Studios and make sure you have your project open. Now, this is right where we left off the last time in my last video. And all we wanna do is we wanna open up the www root folder, okay? Now, this folder is going to have all your style sheets and your JavaScript files and yada, yada, yada. You're welcome to Google that, but not at this very moment. Wait till the video's over, okay? What we're going to do with this folder is we're going to open it up like this. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can actually drag it into the solution, or you can just open it up like so. And you can put them side by side and just drag and drop them in here like this. Or you can simply just drag and drop them directly into the solution and overwrite what's already in there. Okay? Now you see that we have the essential files in here: CSS, images, JS, and fonts. Okay? Now, next, we want to go back to our template theme, our template folder. Now we want to go back to our template folder and find the index page or the starting page. If you can't find it, then just click any one of them and then go to the browser and click whatever home is. Wherever home takes you is where you want to go. You see up here in the URL, this is the file we want to look for, okay? So we'll go back and we'll type H and scroll down, there it is, home. Now we want to go keep this open, but this time we want to open up Visual Studio and we want to drag and drop home into the window. Now this is going to open the file up. Make sure you do not drop it here in the hierarchy. You drop it on the actual screen with the code, okay? Maximize that back. Now you can see what's in the file. Now, if we run this, it's not going to work yet because we have to get the reference scripts and the reference style sheets to point towards what's in our folders in the www root folder. Now for our website, this is the top level. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to type squiggly line, which is the top left right before the 1 on your keyboard, and /. Okay, now this is going to take us directly here. This is pointing towards CSS, and then this is going to look for Bootfolio inside of your website, and it should be here, right? Bootfolio, right? So now it's referenced. Okay, now you want to go do this for all of them. Now to make sure you don't miss any, you can highlight and hit Control F. You also can do Control H if you want to replace it here, which essentially you would just type this in like so, and then it will find every case like that. But the thing about it is you don't want to just replace all of them. You want to replace them individually so you don't replace the wrong ones, okay? Now, I want to step through this. Okay, that's one, that's one, that's one, that's one, and we go down the list. Now, see, if you would have replaced all, you would have messed this up, because if I would have replaced all with this one, now the link, the path is incorrect, okay? This squiggly line needs to be here at the very beginning so that it can access the Revolution folder, which I actually do not have. So let me scroll back up. I didn't add the Revolution folder, and I also didn't add mail. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to drag and drop it into www root, and you'll see that it automatically loads it for me, okay? Now I should be able to make the references to those folders and the files within them, okay? So then we continue stepping through. We have one here, miss one. As you do this, make sure that you do not re-add another squiggly, because it will just do it. It'll add another squiggly like that. We don't want that. That will mess up the path when you're making a reference in the website. All right. Now that seems to be all of them. We're gonna hit Control S to save, and now we're gonna do the same thing for scripts. All right. Now you see SR Revolution right here. We want to make sure that we make references to these as well. All right. Now your project may have different paths and different folders because you're using a different template. But just follow these steps, and I guarantee you that it will work all the same. All right. Now that's every script. Every script you need to replace is making a reference to this www root folder. Okay. So make sure that you have all the scripts. Now, a lot of them are in the head tag. So if you expand that or collapse it, you can see this is the head tag. A lot of these style sheets and these script tags, script tags are in the head tab. Okay. Now some are also usually it's going to be JavaScript files that's in the body tag, and they're at the very bottom. So the body tag has JavaScript files usually located at the bottom. They load last, so the page loads first, all the sections and the divs, and then the script tags load last. That's usually just the hierarchy of how things load when you're loading your website. Okay. Now you can actually do all these at one time if you wanted to by holding Control and dragging your mouse down. I'm sorry, not Control, but Alt. Holding Alt and dragging your mouse down will allow you to modify all of these at once. So just like that. Now you see this right here is a static link that's already been defined to a URL, so we want to make sure we back that out. So we need to copy all of this. Matter of fact, you can just collapse the HTML tag and copy the doc type as well. And we're going to go to index, and we're going to we're going to paste, and then next we're going to paste it in here, and voila, the same changes should take place. Now we want to make sure that we do not use a shared layout.
I'm not going to go into detail what a layout is yet and what it's good for. Right now, we're just going to type this at the top, layout equal null, and just remove it from our page. So now the only thing that will load on our page is what we see on the page. Okay, so now if we run, it should load our page, our new updated changes. And voila, there they are. At the top level, localhost, all the style sheets are running fine. Okay, great. And now that you have your template up and running, we have one last thing we want to do, or one last thing I want to show you, is how easy it is to modify things on your new landing page. Okay, we're gonna go back to our landing page and we're gonna copy some text. Hello, we are metrics. All right, we're gonna copy that, push Control C, and then we're going to hit Control F again. Get very familiar with Control F. That's going to help you find a lot of things fast in your project. And make sure you use current document. You don't want to search through all of these. It'll take some time. Let's just use current document, Control F, and then you'll see this is highlighted up here when you hit Control F. Push Control V. Okay, now it's going to find hello, we are metrics. This is the easiest way to find text on your page without having to change really any code. You don't want to have to change tags like div, h2, h3, yada yada. Right now, we just want to change the metrics 1, 2, 3, hello 1, 2, 3, just to keep things simple. And now we're going to refresh, and voila. Now that we have made changes to our website, we got our template up and running, we are going to publish this and get this online in front of millions of people. Okay, we're going to hit publish like we've done before in our last video. If you haven't checked out my last video, please look it up, check it out, understand this process, and then we're just going to hit simply publish. And then Visual Studio is going to do all the work for us and happily load our page when it's done publishing our brand new website with all of its new changes. So just give that a little bit of time and just sit back and wait for the results. All right, seems to have finished loading, and moment of truth, drum roll, bam. And there it is with our changes. You just added a brand new template to your website and made changes on that template. Now everybody can see what you've done. And there it is. That's how you get a template applied to your website.
You just updated your brand new website with a cool new look. And it was that simple, guys. It's that easy. Now, throughout the rest of our episodes in this series, we're gonna cover a lot of different things just like this. And I'm gonna break it down and make sure that it's very easy to follow. Okay? And if you just follow every step how I say it, don't think too much out the box. Don't get overwhelmed with all the questions of the coding language. I will explain things to you when they matter. And that's all you need to do. Just copy what I do, and I guarantee you, you're gonna be happy you did it. Thanks for watching RBTV. My name is Reese, and it's been a pleasure.